This video was created by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming.
While I've gone over what I think are the best legendary weapon effects in Fallout 4, I didn't really talk about what the best legendary armor and apparel effects were. While I think most are sort of, well, meh. Especially something like the Exterminator effect to reduce damage from like bugs and mirelurks. I mean, when is that going to be useful? There are several legendary effects that are really good. Some of these effects can stack by combining multiple armor pieces for awesome and somewhat broken results. These are the top 9 best legendary effects for armor and apparel in Fallout 4. Number 9. The Sharp Armor Effect. The Sharp Armor Effect increases your character's intelligence and charisma stats by 1 each. If you have multiple armor or power armor pieces with this effect, you can get the effects to stack up for up to an additional 6 charisma and intelligence points. While the Sharp effect isn't as useful for combat, it could be very useful for passing speech and charisma checks found throughout the game. Sometimes 1 point in charisma can make the difference between success and failure. It should also be mentioned that the bonus to intelligence ever so slightly improves the rate at which you gain experience. It's not a whole lot, but it certainly doesn't hurt. The Sharp effect appears on the Destroyer helmet sold by Penny in Covenant. Number 8. The Chameleon Effect. The Chameleon Effect is unique to normal armor pieces and cannot be applied to power armor. The Chameleon Effect does not stack and adds a quasi-stealth boy effect, making the character invisible while sneaking and, specifically, not moving. This would be great on characters with a high agility stat and that are primarily playing a sneak type character. Since you only need 1 piece of armor with this ability to get the effect, you can combine it with other legendary effects. Specifically, the Chameleon Effect would pair well with the Cunning legendary effect as it boosts both agility, which improves your ability to sneak further. The Chameleon Effect appears on the Mark II synth chest piece sold by the Institute Requisitions Officer in the Institute. Number 7. The Fortifying Effect. The Fortifying Armor Effect increases your character's strength and endurance stats by 1. If you have multiple armor or power armor pieces with this effect, you can get the effects to stack for up to an additional 6 strength and endurance points. These boosts of strength will improve melee and unarmed damage and are definitely recommended for melee and unarmed based builds. This is just my opinion though. This improvement to melee and unarmed damage seems kind of marginal to me, but it is nice if you want to squeeze out every bit of damage from your melee weapons. The Fortifying Effect appears on a couple of unique armor pieces, including the Champion Left Arm, sold by Lucas Miller, and the Black Ops chest piece, sold by Deb in Bunker Hill. Number 6. The Low Weight Effect. This is a legendary effect that is exclusive to power armor and makes power armor pieces weigh much less. And my rough estimate is that it will make any power armor piece weigh like 70 to 80% less. While most sneak-based characters would probably opt to go without power armor and wear lighter armor pieces, the low weight effect would make it easier to sneak in full power armor, provided each piece you equipped had the low weight effect. The reduced armor weight also allows you to carry slightly more stuff, as power armor pieces tend to be heavy. Unfortunately, there are no unique power armor pieces that contain this effect that can be found in Fallout 4 at this time. Number 5. The Cunning Effect. The Cunning Armor Effect increases your character's agility and perception stats by 1. If you have multiple armor or power armor pieces with this effect, you can get the effects to stack for up to an additional 6 agility and perception. The Cunning Effect would be great on stealth characters. The boosts to perception improve your accuracy and VATS, while the boosts to your agility stat improves your total number of action points and your overall sneak abilities. The Cunning Effect would go very well with the ultra light build modifications, which also boost your action points to your armor pieces. The Cunning Effect appears on several unique armor pieces, including the Mantis left greave, Wastelander's chest piece, Champion right arm, and the Mark II synth helmet, which can be purchased from Lucas Miller, Myrna in Diamond City, Becky Fallon in the Fallon's basement in Diamond City, and the Institute Requisitions Officer, respectively. Number 4. The Sprinter's Effect. The Sprinter's Effect increases the wearer's movement speed by 10% for each piece worn, and would improve your movement speed by up to 60% by wearing 6 pieces with the Sprinter's Effect. The increased speed is great for quickly moving around and enveloping targets in combat. Outside of combat, it allows you to get to places much faster, even if it looks kind of goofy when viewing yourself run in third person. This effect would be useful in both regular armor pieces and power armor pieces. The Sprinter's Effect appears on both the Destroyer's left leg, the Destroyer's right leg, and on the Black Ops right shin guard, which are sold by Daisy and Goodneighbor, Alexis Combs in Vault 81, and Deb in Bunker Hill, respectively. Number 3. The Powered Effect. In my opinion, there is no need for the piezonucleic armor if you could get some armor pieces with the Powered Effect. The Power Effect increases your action point refresh speed in the absence of radiation and can appear on pretty much all armor pieces, not just to power armor exclusively, like the piezonucleic effect. The Powered Effect does stack, and I'd argue this effect can almost substitute for having a high agility stat on non-sneak characters, as it overrides the need for more action points, since you can refresh all of your action points extremely quickly. There are 2 normal pieces and 2 power armor pieces that contain the Powered Effect. The Mark III synth right arm is sold by the Institute Requisitions Officer in the Institute, while the Commando chest piece, T-60 Honor left leg, and the Visionary's T-60 helmet are obtained as a part of the Brotherhood of Steel questline. Number 2. The Lucky Effect. The Lucky Effect adds 2 points to your luck stat and stacks to up to 12 additional points with multiple armor pieces, provided you have 6 armor pieces with the Lucky Effect. Obviously, this would be great on builds that rely on a high luck stat. It should also be mentioned that the luck stat improves the recharge rate of the critical hit bar. 6 lucky armor pieces boosts luck by 12, which makes it possible for up to 22 points with the luck skill level to 10. According to the Fallout Wiki, 22 luck recharges the critical meter in 3 hits. Also keep in mind, this would work even better with weapons with the Lucky Legendary Weapon Effect, and as an example, the Righteous Authority is an example of a weapon with the Lucky Legendary Effect. Now, the Lucky Armor Effect is found on the Mark IV synth left leg, which is sold by a level 4 workshop merchant. Just in my opinion, you're really better off finding a random legendary armor piece at that point. And finally, number 1. The Almost Unbreakable Effect. This legendary effect is exclusive to power armor, as it quadruples the durability of your power armor. I would say more, but honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory. This effect works wonders with the fully upgraded Exo 1 power armor, and is really useful on both you and your companions. I really like it on companions, as their armor pieces tend to break much quicker, especially if they are in the line of fire from like Fat Man launchers, missiles, explosives, or whatever. The Almost Unbreakable effect can be found on Tessa's Fist Raider power arm found near Quincy Ruins. Unfortunately, it's not found on more armor pieces. Anyway guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up this particular video. If you liked this top 9, please be sure to leave a like, and as always, take care, and I'll see y'all next time.